SVG's Jason Dachman. We're in Las Vegas at the 2025 NAB show, and I am at one of the busiest spots on the show floor, always, the AWS booth. I'm here with Julie Souza, a good friend of SVG. Julie, thanks so much for taking the time.
Always, Jason.
So again, it's always busy here. You guys have a million demos. There's a lot to cover, but let's just talk about things that you're seeing in the industry right now overall. Let's start with live cloud production. Just a few years ago, it was something that seemed a little pipe dreamy, and it wasn't something that really was happening today. We're seeing leagues, we're seeing broadcasters do all kinds of live production in the cloud. What's the update on that front right now?
I love that you said that because I think we were talking here a couple of years ago. We're like, we think this might be happening.
Right.
It's happening. So what's really cool about our presence here this year is out in the hallway, you see we have simulations of F1 race cars, right? With a whole sort of setup there with post-race interviews, so people can go in there, race their car, be interviewed. And while that is all happening, it's all being live produced in our booth. So then you can walk by and see the live production of what's happening in the hallway. But you're right, this is something that people sort of were dipping their toes in, and now they're jumping in because so many benefits, right? From cost savings to the flexibility to carbon footprint reduction. So live cloud production is gathering steam.
Yeah, no question. And again, from NHL to PGA to a lot of the broadcasters, we're certainly seeing it grow. And I think I talked to you before about, yes, there are full productions in the cloud, but just as important, if not more, is those pieces that really, if you pick a discrete lane of the production ecosystem and put it in the cloud, it makes a lot of sense, right?
Well, and it's a way to get comfortable with operating in the cloud too, right? We talked about NBC and the work they did with ingest in the cloud for the Olympics, right? So that's a great example of what you're just talking about.
Sure, absolutely. Of course, AWS, Amazon, AI, GenAI, you guys are leaders in that area. How is that playing out in the sports production realm? What are you guys seeing in terms of the way that GenAI can drive storytelling?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're seeing it show up in a lot of different ways. First of all, I think we announced here today that 12 Labs models are now available in Amazon Bedrock, which is great, adding more model choice to folks who want to play in this space, and they do a lot in the sports space as well. Also sort of agentic AI and building in these tools that make production staffs operate more efficiently to be able to surface insights to assist storytelling. Warner Brothers Discovery had a press release with us recently about their mountain biking, their CCI, their Central Cycling Intelligence product, right? And that's surfacing content from multimodal sources to be able to give insights to producers in the live game to help drive storytelling. So we're seeing that, and they're not the only ones doing that, but that's something that's really improving the way we can deliver sports to sports fans, which is the name of the game.
Sure, and I mean, that's such cool. That's the next generation stuff. We're certainly seeing captioning, we're certainly seeing translation, speech to text, things like this that are there, right? But this idea that GenAI can drive storytelling, can make for a better product for the fan, is pretty exciting.
Yeah, they could comb through all of the data and all the video and say, hey, this is relevant here, right? What's happening right now is a streak that's about to be, broken or whatever. I'm a little bit, after Ovi just hit that shot, I'm like all into streaks. It's a great tool.
That is cool. And congratulations to Ovi as well.
Exactly.
Julie, thanks so much.
Thanks,
really
Jason.
appreciate the time. For more news from the NAB 2025 show, stay tuned to sportsvideo.org and our Sports Tech at NAB blog.